Maybe we're hungry about everything. Or UK, Germany and Europe, they had it from 90s. We downloaded a lot of music that time, not illegally probably. We got like megabytes, maybe terabytes of this, and that's how it started.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. Yeah, on the spot.
Good.
Interrogation light.
Be still.
I'm Samantha. I'm the co-founder of the Independent Community Radio Network, and I came to Lithuania in 2020, not with the intention of living here, but after kind of being immersed in the local music scene and the radio scene, I just felt like a lot of excitement and potential, and ended up living here for the last 4 years.
My name is Ira. I'm from Ukraine. I came to Vilnius about 2 years ago. I'm a DJ, selector, and also I'm trying to produce music.
Okay, so I'm Nerijus. I'm a events and festivals producer, promoter, radio host and DJ for probably 20 years professionally. In my house is always playing music. My mom is always playing music. I was always interested in music and techno. Actually, it was Scooter. Yeah, I mean, it sounds now funny, but when I heard the electronic music, this is my thing. Minimum Monday started in 2004, but before that we tried to do some parties, let's say, and the first one was 1999. I didn't know how to mix. I didn't know like the equipment. We just got everything on the table, and that's the beginning. It wasn't any plan, anything. I remember I met the guy who was the owner of this bar, and he said to me, "It's like I didn't expect. I never thought that you're still doing this, and I'm still doing this." Probably one of the main points is that it's consistency, it's constant events, you know. It makes every Monday. I believe that the minimum Mondays will gonna last, that it's when the people need this, you know. So I believe that that's what inspires and motivates, and people. The team now, I really love my team, or let's say, before that we used the word community, and now, and now I'm using more kind of free-form community. But you don't have kind of, if you're the part of a community, it doesn't mean that you have kind of responsibilities to do, yeah? You're feeling it, it's like extended family, this free-form community or a team, and they really love them, you know, so it's, this is very important. This is really love, not like, oh, let's go to party. We go out, we help each other, and if someone is in trouble, so you helping them. So this is, again, not only music. The music is kind of, you know, the liquid.
We organized first parties in Chernihiv, in my native city, and I really liked it. After I came to Vilnius, I decided to do the same. I'm a co-founder of a Ukrainian Beat organization. We are organizing party in Vilnius, in Lithuania in general. Our parties are fundraising parties. From the last party, we raised 800 euros. If we calculate it to hryvnias, it's a lot. I don't know if you can buy a drone for this money, but for sure you can buy some ammunitions or whatever. That there is no peace when when the neighbor country invaded your country.
Because you're raising money for people to defend themselves and not to...
And defend us as a nation, defend our values, our culture, which was stolen, which was destroyed for many years, hundreds of years, thousands of years. I don't know, I'm still nervous. I thought it will pass after, I don't know, 1 year, let's say, but I'm still anxious before every gig. The anxiety leaves me after I start playing the first track. So it's all about the feeling I have before, which I hate.
And what is the feeling that you get when you play the first track?
Satisfaction, I don't know, joy, all the best feelings. I have this mission in my head to speak out loud about Ukraine, to do something good for my country. And yeah, I really enjoy our parties. Come to our party.
It's a quiet city.
It's a really quiet city.
We're not quiet people, though.
What we can mostly hear is a group of international radio makers very quietly bickering about mixing desks.
Sam should say some words.
I moved back to Vilnius for good just within a few days of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, which was a really tense moment, and maybe I felt it in a different way as somebody who could leave, had no obligation to stay here. There was no reason for me not to go, but there was just something about the locals' attitude of this isn't going to affect our lives, and this kind of resilience in the community. And I remember going to a protest that was extremely quickly organised. Me and several other radio stations came together and did a co-broadcast, maybe across 12 different radio stations in the region. And there was something really powerful about that, to co-broadcast alongside the likes of 20 Feet Radio and Gasoline, who are based in Kyiv, and to kind of, through a radio medium, to have that ability to stay connected. When I speak about my relationship to radio, or the radios that I work with, and the scene that I work with, I not only think about Vilnius, but I think about this network of several stations. The more radio stations I started to speak to, the same challenges and the common issues within the region. So I had the idea that we could start to exchange and start connect with each other, and that beyond with just kind of connecting with our communities, also to begin connecting station to station. And that was the kind of founding moment of the Independent Community Radio Network that has now grown to be 10 radio stations, not only within the region, but also with like-minded stations outside of the region. So, for example, we felt it was really important to give a voice to a radio station in Budapest, where independent media right now is really struggling. Or for example, connect with a local station in Berlin, Kashmir Radio, maybe share some history, but also approach to the way in which we make radio. There is a huge moment in digital broadcasting. I think there's a lot of independent radio stations who are not only have an important place in their community, but there's also a hunger, I think, for an alternative to streaming platforms, to algorithm-centered media, a desire for people to have a voice independently. And I think radio has a place in that. Particularly within regions like where Lithuania is based, the Baltic region.
There's a few more left. Yeah.
And to everyone who's listened today, if you've listened for 9 hours, thank you so much. If you've listened for 5 minutes, thank you so much.
I think nobody listened for 9 hours. I didn't even listen for 9 hours.
An airport lounge.
I feel like it's gonna be soon.
Wow, that's it. Well done.
Oh,
Press
really?
the button.
I pressed the button.
Okay, then I need to just...
I pressed the button. I know. Freed us from the stream.
I'm really happy actually what's happening now, like how different subcultures, how different clubs or venues and how they communicate, because I believe it became more respectful. We grow up, I believe so. At some point we are kind of young adults, let's say. It's like when you're realizing that socially that you need to interact with the people and you need to be kind. I believe that now it's kindness, it's more kind of they more respect each other. It's sophisticated, I mean, because we know how to do events. We have this, for example, gallery. It's an amazing club, it's an amazing venue, and it's just more professional, more sophisticated. Maybe maybe we're losing this naive, maybe we're like but you cannot keep all good things together. So, but in general, yes, it's good.
Vilnius, and I've even noticed in the last 4 years of being here, it's an exciting place. Like there's a lot of different kinds of sounds, approaches, art making, and so on. But I don't see very much music export of that culture beyond Lithuania, maybe the Baltics, but beyond Lithuania, let's say. There is a need to distribute that beyond these borders. I see Vilnius as part of Europe, as a place that needs to be put on the map. And music is definitely one way of doing that.
My main wish, let's say, to come back to Ukraine and play in Kyiv. That's amazing, because Kyiv is great, beautiful city. I'm trying not to plan. I will see how it goes, because it's complicated to make plans in our times. So let's see.